morning. Riaz has the week off. I think he's getting warm in Mexico, while we get prepared for all things holiday entertaining, and Dawn has us covered in the live eye, right?
Yeah, and it's super fun because we're inside the exclusive Vancouver Club, which a lot of people, unless you're a member here, don't have a chance to come into. So it's so beautiful here. Shannon, good morning.
Good morning.
And we got Tristan, of course, from the Vancouver Club as well. Happy 35th anniversary for the Lazy Gourmet.
Thank you very much. I'm not that old, though,
No.
just to be clear.
Clearly. But you're helping us make a beef Wellington, which I think a lot of people feel might be a bit stressful.
Absolutely. Beef Wellington is actually really, really easy. We're doing a take on a traditional beef Wellington, which usually would have spinach or a mushroom duxelle. Today I've just done an egg wash on it. We're going to flip over the puff pastry, and we've made a sun-dried tomato oregano pesto instead. You can be as generous with that as you want. I'm very generous. And then just some seasoned beef tenderloin, choice of cut. Then you just wrap that up in a little parcel like a Christmas present. And you're going to pop that in the oven. I like to put it on high for a little bit.
And that's what it looks like.
About 5 to 7 minutes.
I'm going to let you continue to plate that because we have to do the cocktail pairing. We're not doing wine. What are we doing, Tristan?
We are doing a horseradish sour today, which is a take on a whiskey sour. So it's built with bourbon and aquavit with a little bit of horseradish as well. So we start off with 1.5 ounces of Knob Creek bourbon, 1/2 ounce of aquavit, which is a Scandinavian liqueur, 1 ounce of lemon juice, just under 1 ounce of simple syrup, which is 1 part sugar, 1 part water.
And I think the horseradish for me is probably the thing that makes it go so well with the steak, right?
It goes great with any red meat. So we just go about 5 mils of horseradish in there. And then we actually add an egg white to emulsify it and fluff it up. So
now you are going to be doing a dry shake first, meaning you don't put ice in it. Why don't you do the ice first?
We need to shake anything with an egg white twice to emulsify it and make it nice and creamy. So we'll shake this first without any ice.
And then afterwards with ice, at which point it will look like this beautiful finished cocktail. And here is our finished beef Wellington. Great holiday entertaining ideas from the Vancouver Club and the Lazy Gourmet. For more details on both, you can check out their website. The smell of smoked rosemary here at the Vancouver Club. Tristan, we're making a perfect holiday cocktail. What are we making?
We're making a cranberry rosemary gimlet. So we start off with 2 ounces of high quality gin, such as Plymouth. Put that into our shaker. Just over 1 ounce of house-made cranberry rosemary syrup. We make that by boiling 1 cup of water and 1/2 cup of cranberries and a couple sprigs of rosemary, which are actually right in the bottle. And just over 1 ounce of lime juice, fresh squeezed lime juice. Put that into our shaker, pour it over ice, and give it a good shake.
All right, I'll let you continue to make that. And now we've got our perfect pairing. What are we doing here, Shannon?
We're working with one of my favorite holiday ingredients, again, which is puff pastry. We're going to be making a bacon cranberry relish baked brie. So first, brie, super easy. We prefer qualicum. Then you top it with another piece of puff. You just cut it a little bit less. I'm skipping a step. Then we take the bacon that we've cooked down with cranberry sauce and sugar, lay that on top, chop it, fold it sort of like you would a pie. Really, really easy. You're going to top it with an egg wash. Magic of TV.
This is
It's
super
done.
simple, super simple.
So simple.
And I have to say, as Tristan is finishing up his cocktail, I know you're a member here, Shannon. Are you like drinking like this all the time with him?
Unfortunately, when Tristan's on the bar, I bet you can't just have 3 cocktails.
Exactly. And now we've got our rosemary on fire,
Our
Tristan.
smoked rosemary. So we're actually going to place this on top of the glass so you get the aroma of the rosemary smoke when you go in for your first sip.
Look how
Put
festive
right
that
there.
looks. Oh my gosh, just beautiful here again at the Vancouver Club. Michelle, we've got lots more coming up next. Just before 8 o'clock, it's all about death by chocolate. Well, you know, and with Christmas being, again, what, about 3 weeks away, we're starting to entertain already. And now we got to think, Shannon, about how we're going to, I guess, satisfy that sweet tooth.
Exactly. So you can do it 2 ways, with a liquid or a solid. So I'm going to be doing a solid dessert, and then Tristan's going to mix up a dessert cocktail for us. So we're very lucky because I don't know if you know, but there is a Nutella shortage.
What?
Yeah, it's a worldwide crisis right now. So we got our hands on a jar. I think maybe we should take caller 6 and we can give this away to somebody afterwards. But we're going to start our mason jar by layering just a little bit of Nutella, using a piping bag just because it's easy and I'm lazy gourmet. After the Nutella, we're just going to pipe in some white chocolate mousse that I just whipped up this morning at 3 a.m.
And how do you make a basic mousse like that?
Really easy. It's like cream, butter, sugar, white chocolate melted. Whip it together. Super easy. Then just crumbled up some brownie. You can cheat if you want and buy store-bought. We always make our own because it tastes better. And then some more Nutella. I know, using it You might want to just do one layer just because there is a shortage.
And then you can have double the dessert later, right?
Exactly. So we're going to pipe the rest of that on.
And I love that you're using the little jars. It just makes it so easy for, individual serving.
Absolutely. And I use mason jars for everything at home. I drink out of them. I put coconut oil in them. Then we're going to top it with some nuts. Unless you have a nut allergy, then I advise keeping those off. And chocolate shavings. Anyone can do it.
Just beautiful. So we've got the solid, and now, Tristan, we're going to handle the liquid. What do you have?
This is a cocktail called Death by Chocolate, and it's basically hot chocolate for adults. So we'll be starting off with Maker's 46 bourbon, which is a very vanilla and caramel forward bourbon. So I'll put 1 ounce into our glass here. Then we'll switch over to a Amaro, a Verna Amaro, which is a root liqueur with lots of chocolate notes in it.
And I like that you're using a little champagne glass. That makes it so festive.
Yeah, it's a port glass, and it's nice and short, and it actually shows off the layers in the drink.
I should have known it wasn't a champagne glass. It's not big enough.
Close enough.
I like lots of champagne.
It's my job to know the different types of glasses. So. And then we're going to finish it off with this, a touch of Benedictine, which is a very herb-forward liqueur. Just about 5 or 10 mils there. And
I like
then
the
we're
5 or
going
10 ounces that you were going to say first.
Oh,
but
geez, that'd be
anyways.
a bit heavy. And then we're going to add some hot chocolate into the mix like this. And we're going to finish it off with a maraschino infused whipped cream. So as you'll notice, I'm actually spooning this in.
How do you make that?
This is just whipped cream with a bit of maraschino liqueur mixed in, as well as maraschino cherry juice that we have in the back there. So very, very easy to make, and they're whipped together. So put that in the glass just like that. It's a little bit messy, but it looks fantastic.
It looks fantastic.
And
Made
final
this at a
touch.
small plates dinner actually
That's right.
last week, and I had it.
And we'll just put some chocolate shavings on top of the glass, just like that. And there you have it.
So easy to impress. Great tips today from the Vancouver Club, which, by the way, is decorated just beautifully for the holidays.
Fantastic.
And, of course, the Lazy Gourmet Death by Chocolate, Jody. We've got lots more coming up, again, just before 9 o'clock. It's all about holiday entertaining. Yeah, gorgeous historical building on Hastings, West Hastings, and right around Hornby, the beautiful Vancouver Club, which, by the way, you walk in here, I mean, it's already beautifully decorated. Shannon, working with the Lazy Gourmet, you do a lot of decor as well, but who better to learn some great do-it-yourself, inexpensive tips than from someone who does it for a living?
Absolutely. There's tons of inexpensive things that don't take any time at all. Things that you can already use, things that you have lying around your house, like an old candle. They want to jazz up a little bit, make it a little bit festive. So right now we're just gluing some cinnamon sticks, some real cinnamon sticks, onto an old candle. And once those are wrapped all the way around, we're just going to tie it with a ribbon to seal it in, just in case the glue doesn't hold very well. And you can burn that, and it looks like a brand new candle.
Looks gorgeous and so simple, and kind of that whole organic feeling. It's
Absolutely.
very natural. But if you want to go glitter, hey, there's lots of options too.
Absolutely. I love a little sparkle in my life. So I found some pine cones outside and just painted them with a little bit of glue and then dipped them in some gold glitter. Really, really easy to do again. And that's something you can get your kids to do as well, which is perfect.
Yes.
Put them to work.
And stick them in a vase or a glass.
Absolutely. That's actually my wine glass. That's the size I use.
Why am I not surprised by that? What else do you have here?
Also, a good thing to go and get at any florist is some cedar. Some cedar boughs. They're really inexpensive. They're about $5 to buy. You can break them up, put them on your food table, put them on the mantle. You can throw a few sparkly balls just to decorate it up a little bit. Again, glitter, always good.
And pearls. I love pearls.
Pearls. 2014, I've put pearls on almost everything decor-wise. These two, like pillows. You have them lying around the house. Why not throw them on the mantle? Come Christmas, add some pearls, mix and match your pillows. Just make sure they're sparkly and super easy. And things that you wouldn't think of as well.
So awesome. It's absolutely beautiful and a great way to get festive. By the way,
for sure,
if you want to book the Lazy Gourmet to do it all for you, it's easy. You just have to go to their website, celebrating 35 years. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You don't do that by not doing things right.
Absolutely not.
Happy holidays to you.
See you too, Dawn.
Lots of great tips this morning, Jody.
Absolutely. What a beautiful morning.